Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create GoToTraining Registrant for LinkedIn lead gen form leads. So here, as a corporate trainer, I am using LinkedIn lead gen in order to capture the leads through the form submission. And my objective is that as soon as for my webinars and training sessions, when interested client is going to submit the lead gen form on LinkedIn, automatically that client or participant should be added as a registrant in the training session of GoToTraining. To automate this entire process, I will have to build the connection between LinkedIn and GoToTraining, and that I'm going to do without any coding and programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for your business, if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, we are going to learn step by step that how we can automatically create registrants in GoToTraining for LinkedIn lead gen form submission. So as an owner of a corporate training company, I am using LinkedIn lead gen forms in order to capture the leads. I'm conducting various training sessions and I'm conducting them with the help of GoToTraining. I found that as soon as an interested lead is going to submit the lead gen form on LinkedIn lead ads, automatically that person should be added as a registrant in my training session in GoToTrainings. Now to automate this entire process, I will have to set up the connection between LinkedIn lead gen forms and GoToTraining, and that I'm going to do without any coding and programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So here, let's get started. Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our daily repetitive tasks without the requirement of any coding and any programming skills, by simply connecting our work applications. So with the help of Pabbly Connect, we will be setting up the connection between LinkedIn lead gen form and GoToTraining to automate the entire process of creating registrants in GoToTraining for every LinkedIn lead gen form submission. Now, here we are on the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing this URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create our automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. On the dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created, and to save our workflows, we can also create separate folders like this. Now to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box is appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Create GoToTraining Registrant for LinkedIn lead gen form submission. So after giving the name to my workflow, I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. The automation which I'm going to create currently is for my webinars and meetings. So here I'm going to select automations for webinar meeting, the folder in which I want to save my workflow. Now I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, a new screen is open in front of us. The screen contains two extremely important windows, trigger and action we have over here. So trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose my objective is that as soon as I'm going to receive a new form submission in LinkedIn lead gen forms, automatically a registrant should be created in GoToTraining for that. So for that, here I'm going to take LinkedIn lead gen form and trigger and GoToTraining in my action step. When we are going to set up the connection between these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the form will be submitted in LinkedIn lead gen forms, then only the registrant will be added in GoToTraining, otherwise not. So after understanding this whole concept of trigger in action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, let's go towards our trigger step first of all. And here we have to select LinkedIn lead gen forms as our trigger application. Then we have to select the trigger event. That means on the happening of which event in LinkedIn lead gen forms you want to capture the response. So we have new lead gen form response as our trigger event. That means when the new form will be submitted, the response is going to be captured, and with that response, the workflow is going to start. Now we'll click on connect to build the connection between LinkedIn lead gen form and Pabbly Connect. For that, you can see I'm already logged into my LinkedIn lead gen form account. You also have to do the same. So this is my campaign manager of LinkedIn lead ads. Now, if you will keep logging to the application, the process of your connection will become easy and simple. Now here we have two options, as you can see, add new connection and select existing connection. In case if you already have an existing connection, you can just go with that. I'm going to show you that how you have to create a new connection. For that, we'll click on connect with LinkedIn lead gen forms. And here our authorization has become successful because the account is detected already as I was already logged in. See how the connection has become easier as we were already logged in. Now here we have to select the account. So the account is this. I have selected that. And now we have to select the lead form, by using which lead form you want to capture the response. So this is my ad campaign for lead generation, and here we have the lead form named as lead form. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request button, and as we will do that, the response will be captured. But before that, here I have to show you one more thing, that because LinkedIn lead gen form is based on 10 minutes of polling time, as we can see 10 minutes is given in front of the name of LinkedIn lead gen form. Polling time is actually the time which Pabbly Connect is going to take for capturing new response every time. We have 10 minutes of polling time for LinkedIn lead gen form. So when the form is going to be submitted in LinkedIn lead gen form by any of the interested client, after 10 minutes, the response is going to be captured every time in Pabbly Connect. Therefore, now when we are going to click on save and send test request button, then we are going to receive the response of the last form or the latest form which was submitted inside LinkedIn lead gen form. I'm going to take you towards LinkedIn Lead Ads Campaign Manager. This is my ad campaign. We'll click on it. And over here we have the name of the form. So I'm going to select this ad campaign. I'm going to apply. I'm going to click on apply now so that I can do the form submission. And as the lead form is open, I'm going to submit this form. Some of the details are default, so they are not going to be changed because this is a test ad campaign which I'm running. This is not a real ad campaign. But in your case, it will not be same. When a client is going to open the form, they will enter their details in the first name, last name, the company name as well. Apart from this, if you want some other fields as well, you can add that in your form. I'm going to just enter the email address. Let's say bestuser44@pablitudes.com, and let's say here I have the phone number. Now I'm going to click on submit. As I have submitted this form, now I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Connect, and I will click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, you can see that the response is captured. In the response, we have received all the details. So let's start reading them one by one. First of all, we have the lead type, then we have the ID, we have the name of the form, we have the landing page, we have the email address which we have entered just now, we have the phone number as well which we have entered just now, and the default details. This means our connection between LinkedIn lead gen forms and Pabbly Connect is built. So now every time a new lead will be received through LinkedIn lead gen form, automatically the response will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. As we have received the response now, our objective is to create registrant in GoToTraining. For that, we have to build the connection between GoToTraining and Pabbly Connect. To do that, let's go towards our action step. Let's select GoToTraining as our action application. Then we have to select the action event. So let's select create registrant and let's click on connect. Now we have two options over here to build the connection. So for that, here we have add new connection and select existing connection. In case if you already have an existing connection with GoToTraining, just go with that. But I'm going to show you that how you have to create a new connection. For that, we'll click on this add new connection. We'll click on connect with GoToTraining. And over here, you can see that our authorization has become successful and the connection between GoToTraining and Pabbly Connect is built. So now to create the registrant, we just have to select the training name. So the name of my training is Mastering Digital Marketing. As you can see here, I have Mastering Digital Marketing, in which in this training only, I want to add my registrants. Then we have to provide the email, first name, and the last name of the trainee. Okay, so let's start with the email. This is my previous response, and here we have received all the details, as you can see. When I'm going to search for the email, here you can see I have received the email address of the person to whom I want to add as registrant. So I will just directly insert this email address from here, and as I have inserted it, it is mapped. When we have mapped this email address, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So every time a new lead is going to receive through LinkedIn lead gen form submission, automatically this email address is going to replace with a new email of that new lead. In this way, we will automate the entire process. Now let's search for the name. So here we have the first name. It is actually the default first name, and also we have received the last name in a similar manner. So when we have mapped email, first name and last name, they have become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically they are going to replace. So every time a new lead is going to receive through LinkedIn lead gen form submission, these details are automatically going to replace. And in this way, we will automate the entire process, because if we will enter the data manually over here by typing or by copy and pasting, then the data will become static and then it is not going to replace. Therefore, mapping is very important. Now we'll click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, here we have received the response, and you can see that we have received the registrant key. Now I'm going to take you back towards my GoToTraining account. We will go towards the training, and here we have the registrants as well. So I'm going to take you towards the registrants, and you can see that yes, this is the new registrant added with the same email address which we have received from LinkedIn lead gen form submission. This means our connection is absolutely successful between LinkedIn lead gen forms and GoToTraining. As we have done that, now every time a lead will be received through LinkedIn lead gen forms, that lead will be added as a registrant in GoToTraining. So I hope the automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. You can also very easily create this amazing automation for managing your leads, adding them directly to your training sessions in GoToTraining as soon as they are received. So thank you for watching the video.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.